The simple, comforting ritual of a Sunday supper was violently and hilariously deconstructed in the sketch of the same name from the Melissa McCarthy-hosted episode on December 6, 2025. Featuring McCarthy alongside a powerhouse cast including Andrew Dismukes, Bowen Yang, Sarah Sherman, Ashley Padilla, and Cam Patterson, the sketch was a masterclass in escalating tension and comedic mayhem, proving that sometimes, the only thing more dangerous than family is a group of overly familiar friends. The sketch's premise was straightforward: a seemingly cozy dinner party among a close-knit group of friends, hosted by McCarthy and Dismukes' characters. The stage was set with warm lighting, bottles of red wine, and a perfectly presented meatloaf, the picture of domestic tranquility. The slow burn of annoyance. The sketch began with the kind of grating, micro-annoyances common in any long-standing friendship group. Bowen Yang's character delivered a passive-aggressive compliment about the meatloaf, while Ashley Padilla's character engaged in a loud, distracting debate with her partner, Cam Patterson, about whether casserole is an appropriate term for a baked dish. The true conflict, however, centered on Sarah Sherman's character, Brenda. Brenda, a friend who everyone tolerates but secretly resents, committed the ultimate sin, bringing her own, highly specific, and visually jarring vegan-only substitute to the dinner table. The escalation, the meatloaf line. McCarthy's character, the host, attempts to maintain her composure through gritted teeth, insisting the group focus on the joy of friendship. The tension, however, is a tightly wound spring that only needed a small trigger. That trigger arrived when Brenda, Sherman, tried to push her own dietary choices on the group, aggressively pointing out the ethical issues of consuming the traditional meatloaf. This was the line in the sand. Andrew Dismukes, playing the visibly stressed, suburban husband, finally snapped, launching into an explosive, sputtering monologue about the labor, cost, and emotional investment that went into making the darn decent meatloaf that no one was appreciating. The brilliance was the speed at which this group of friends shed their social graces and attacked each other with intimate, precise knowledge of each other's vulnerabilities. The Sunday supper became a metaphor for the unspoken resentments that simmer beneath the surface of even the closest friendships. The sketch closed with the entire group, exhausted and covered in wine and scattered meatloaf, sitting in silence, utterly defeated, but somehow still obligated to see the evening through to dessert. A hilarious nod to the social contract we sometimes can't escape. Sunday supper was a standout, unforgettable moment of domestic terror comedy.